Good sounds to you. I wanted to come on here just to be able to share with you something that I learned today. I'm coming back from a TBI, so maybe this will help, maybe it won't. So either way, either or, you've got to be able to find your own source. Normally I do videos over on Moments with Razy, but I decided today that I was going to come over here on YouTube just to be able to say a little bit louder, a little bit stronger, a little bit, okay, who I. Okay, here it goes. Today I was wondering, how do you give the freedom to forgive? I'm learning words all over again. So it's fascinating to me because this word means this, or this means this, and to this person, to this person, to that. It's never the same. So we're all brilliantly a beautiful puzzle. That's what I see. And we're all beautiful mountains. That's right. I'm telling you right now, if you want to know how beautiful you are, just look at yourself, because I'm telling you, you are a beautiful mountain. You got beautiful stained glass windows and ear wells to be able to make you well. That's right. To be able to make you well. You got the strength, the knowledge, the heart, the seed of faith, the fire. That's right, I got a dragon, let me tell you. I got a dragon right in there. That just sometimes it gives me heartburn, let me not lie. But sometimes, okay, let me stay on track. Okay, TBI and I, okay? So here it is. Sometimes I got a dragon. Okay, it's more like the never-ending story, but it's okay. Okay, so I got a dragon. I got them flaming swords, the little cherubs there, protecting the garden, the seed of faith, right there. Because I always know we got that strength, we got that knowledge, and we got that heart, that seed of faith, that fire. So here I am. I'm like, man, how do you forgive? Because, dude, this is not like kosher. Because, like, I'm like feeling like really bad because I'm not like saying, yeah, do I need to like to get the sword out and say tap each side of the shoulders that say you are forgiving, or do something like this, something. I don't know. Because where do you go with that? Because I'm like, oh my goodness, I cannot forgive. What is wrong with I am having a really hard time to forgive here. So something's wrong with me. Okay, and then I started realizing, what is wrong with me? What am I trying to do? What am I trying to do? I've been married for 32 years, and let me tell you, I always thought it was me. And truth be told, it wasn't me. It was him. So now I'm coming back from a TBI, and so here I am. I'm realizing my horse sense was knocked out. And you know what? I'm kind of grateful, because now I have no filter, which makes life a little bit difficult for others. But yeah, can you imagine me being me? I have a sense of humor. Yeah, I died 7 times, been in a coma, had a stroke, was 400 pounds. And everybody took it as a joke, because why? I was always joking. I was always joking, always making room for everybody else's mistake, because why? I felt like I was nothing. And truth be told, I am something. So here I am. I'm talking about, how in the hell do you forgive? How do you forgive? Okay, something must be wrong with me. I would pray, and then sometimes I would even say, you know what? Okay, here right now, please forgive me and hurry up and take me. Because if you hurry up and take me, then I'm not going to mess up no more. I used to think that, no lie. And then I got to a space, I was like, oh my goodness, here I am. Oh me, oh my. How do I forgive? How do I forgive? My cat is wanting to walk by. And I was like, how do I forgive? And so here it is. I was like, okay, I have to take my will. And to be able to have the will, but how do I take the will? I got to have the strength. And then I got to have the knowledge. And then I got to be able to have the heart, the seed of faith, the fire, to be able to do it, to get my little engine to go up my mountain, to say, you know what, I think I can when I feel that I can't, you know what I mean? So there I am. I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, man. So today is the first day. I was like, wow. So I call Santiago, and I tell him, I said, hey, I want you to know I am no longer angry. No longer angry with you. No longer angry with me. And you know what? I forgive you, and I forgive me. And he said, well, that sounds good. Well, I didn't expect much from him, but I just needed to say it for my own self. And he was like, well, that's good. And I was like, yeah, you don't realize. I think sometimes that we forgive the other, but then we forget to forgive ourselves. Or we forgive ourselves, but we don't forgive the other. And then it makes the world kind of tilted off. I don't know, maybe it's something behind I don't know, but this is how I'm seeing it. This is how I'm relaying it. This is how I am putting it back. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so here it is. So there I am. I know, right? I know, it's such baloney malarkey, you know. So that's what it is. That it is what it. I just can't believe sometimes that there I was. I finally realized that I had to forgive, and today I learned it. But when I was speaking to him, I said, well, I want you to know I forgive you. But I also forgive myself. But do you want to know how I recognize this? And he said, go ahead, tell me. Because, you know, I have this thing that I just love to talk. Because you know why? I laid there so many moments where I wasn't able to talk. So I listened to everybody's views, everybody's opinion of what they thought that I should do. So here I am. I'm telling you. And this is my view. So the moments that I couldn't forgive, or the moments that I couldn't forgive, you know, my mother or my sisters or my friends or even my own self, I finally had to reach that space of, was I willing? Was I willing to practice the will to be able to change? Was I able to have the strength to be able to take a hold of that will? To be able to turn it and to be able to say, you know what? I'm going to give myself that grace and I'm going to give somebody else that space. Because why could you ask for grace when somebody else you can't give space? That's something that I've learned. You know, I don't know if everybody applies it, but that's what I do. That's what I feel. So I told him, I realize now that I was asking you to, and I was even mad at you from the past because I wanted you to feel how much I cared for you at those moments. And he said, I know you did. And I said, but I realize now you just weren't willing. You weren't willing to even give that part. So I can't be angry when you yourself, or I can't even be hurt. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. I can't even be hurt because how can you be hurt by somebody that wasn't even willing? That's what's beautiful about it. It no longer owns me. That's right, Spooks, don't it? No, it no longer owns me. I cannot be mad when something is not in season, and I cannot be mad when something is not willing. Because if I am forcing something to give me something, then I myself is being controlling. And I don't find that to be good. I lived all that way in my life. And I'm recognizing I want to put back my life in the most beautiful way ever. The way that we're all meant to live. To be able to know that we have that strength, the knowledge, the heart, the fire, the seed of faith, to be able to move our mountain, to be able to forgive, to be able to love ourselves, to be able to forgive ourselves, to recognize that we are beautiful mountains. We're going to have our ups, we're going to have our downs, we're going to have our in-betweens, and we're going to have our round and rounds. We got caverns within ourselves that others may never even understands. Get it? They won't ever understand upon the sand that surrounds your beautiful mountain. Because all we are is islands in the stream. That is what we are. But we rely on one another. That's two for sure. I'm telling you. We are beautiful. So love yourself. Love one another, and know, how do you forgive somebody? You got to be willing. You got to be able to have that will. So either way, either or, you got to love your shores. Spooks. Go love yourself. Love your moments. Love, love, love your moments. He wants to look out the window because the birds are out there. Go love your moments. And know that every moment that you gather makes a beautiful memory within a sense of the times that when you look back over, you yourself will understand what I'm saying. So either way, either or, go love your shores. There's never enough time in the day to do what you got to get done and did. So enjoy the moments that you're having. Peace out, guys. Love yourself. Be willing. Gotta practice it. Sometimes it's a hard time. Gotta be willing to grab a hold of that wheel. Have that strength, the knowledge, the heart, the fire to be able to fuel yourself. Remember, you live here on Mother Earth, the most beautiful place ever. Peace out, guys.